I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back to open office number 10 of Lit Mods. Does this look like the face of a guy who struck out 26-year-olds tonight? Like, it drives me crazy. I can't believe I can't be one of those people who get mad over Little League Baseball. But I struck out a million kids tonight. I feel like it's my own fault, and it's driving me crazy. Doing coach pitch, got kids rolling in the outfield, picking up dirt. Oh, God, people won't volunteer at the concession stand. And here I am going crazy over Little League. I don't care. I don't care about strikes. I just want the kids to have fun, learn, enjoy what they're doing. It's very important for the youth of our country. But man, we're the bad news bears. Like, terrible. Just breaks a man's soul. Welcome back, episode 10, Lit Mods Open Office. I'm pretty pumped this week. We're going to focus on two things. The first one being brand guidelines, brand deck. We got that back from Brad. The second one being I want to unbox our light box, and I might even try to like take some pictures here. Like, I'll show them live. We'll see what they look like. Let's try it out. Had a good call with Steve today. Steve's the man. Steve wins awards for being like salesman of the year every week. The guy is the world's best salesman. This week he's in France. But 2 months ago, Hawaii. The guy is a sales savant. But anyways, let's dive into this from Brad. This is pretty damn good. I got to give him the proper plug here. Three Herons Creative. I mean, I knew he was this good. I said from the beginning that he was this good. I really like what he did here. I like the simplicity, the cleanness, but I want to take really good notes. I want to work through this. I want to do it right the first time. Designers cost money, right? I'm not trying to waste Brad's time. The more I can be efficient with Brad's time and getting him to help and use his expertise, like the more we can get Brad to buy in, the better for Lit Mods. And I think there's real opportunity there. So I want to get Brad to buy in, but to do that, I've got to be efficient with his time. I've got to be good with my edits. That's my role in this is the brand and kind of where we're going from this standpoint. Talk to Steve today. He's like, whatever you think is best. Which is again fantastic, but like what are we gonna do here? So let's work through these next steps. Let's pick through this with a fine-tooth comb. Let's come up with some good notes on the brand itself, where we're at and kind of how we're going. So first off, right, starting off with the word mark. Dude, is clean. It's really, really clean. I love like the baby blue. Again, we have the more specific colors down low. I love the baby blue. I love the navy, right? Like it plays well into everything, right? Like first we're starting with American flags. That's great. But I think this is Disney. I think this is collegiate licensed product. I think this is professionally licensed product. I think this is custom, right? Like I see this being at local pizza shops and local wing spots. And I just think it's a way that you can like take whatever you think is cool with you anywhere you go. And, the portable identity light, take it with you. So let's dive through this. One note we've got to get: where are we at in terms of trademark and registration? So for Steve, sorry, I'm taking notes over here. For Steve, is Lit Mods federally registered or trademarked need to include that mark on the logos. Well, on the word marks. On the word marks. Okay. All right, let's move on to page 2. Shout out to 3 Herons Creative. Right, primary word marks. I like it. It's clean. I think they can both live on their own. Like I love like the flare. I love the points, right? On the L, the I, right? Maybe I gotta ask about the T. Brad, is there a reason the T does not have the flare on the top left like the other pointy, I'll call them pointy letters, right? So that's something we got to check out. These colorways keep it simple, which is great. The one thing I'm going to have to get expertise on, so like let's figure this out. Get expertise from Brad on changing the colors of this word mark to fit with the IP that is being sold from a topper standpoint. If so, he's gonna have to teach me how to change the colors. He'll do that. He'll give me a little lesson in Photoshop, right? Overall, this is really clean. This is really sharp. Let's not overcomplicate it. Like this is as good as it gets. The Lit Mods stacked word mark. I like this. I like the way, again, same thing with the T here that we've got to ask about. Why this mark, a second versatile mark to be used where a vertical canvas isn't available. Social avatar, narrow packaging, merchandise, etc. It also emphasizes lit, which is the life of the brand, right? Again, Brad's as good as it gets. This is clean. I really like the way it stacks. I love like the forward leaning slant to it. It's just really well done. It's just good stuff. Like I don't have any complaints. I don't have any edits. We need to get the registration added. All right, moving on to the badge. This is sick. All right, the badge, inspired by the exact shape of early lit mod. This logo ties together the modern word mark to the shape of the product while creating a classic badge mark, which looks great on social media, packaging, merchandise, etc. Right? And he nailed it. The badge is great. The badge is great. Love the simplicity. I was gonna say something. Thoughts on squared version? Can Brad do that for me? Also need a pill word mark in the font, please. In the word mark. From Brad. Okay. Overall, like these are just, it's just clean. It's just forward facing. It's friendly. It's inviting, and it plays anywhere, right? Which is the goal. We can't be too short-sighted as we kind of look at what is launching today. It's how do we build without recreating the brand, right? Like the brand has to be strong for us to kind of grow into what we want. And what we don't want is to launch as a a not that we're not that we don't like not how do I say this? I don't want to change. I don't want to be a chameleon, right? So like if we're doing sports, we've got to change, and if we're doing Santa Claus, we've got to change. I don't want to change. I want to adapt around the existing brand. Um, and I think our word marks, our badge is simple enough that like we don't have to change. We can just evolve, right? And that's the most important thing about a brand. It's just being consistently who you are. Um, right? This is great. That's great embroidery. Shout out to AI, great embroidery. Um, like I love the business cards. I love the packaging. This feels like more of a packaging feel to me. Um, let's um, get price from Brad on how to utilize logos for packaging of the Litmod pill. Right, because that's how's it going to live on the shelf? It can't live in this, right? Like that's great shipping box, but it can't live in this. I'm picturing it as more of like a clear, like a clear hanger box type deal. But it's gonna have to be elevated because it's gonna be 60 or 70 bucks, right? So, you know, we're gonna have to create that elevated packaging experience. Need an elevated packaging experience to match price point. These will be selling at need to come up with box designs. Yep. And then mobile, right? Looks great. That's clean. It's just clean, which I love. Uh, alternate logo mark. I really like this. It's just good. It's just good. It's so like sporty type. Um, it's absolutely fantastic. Like that it can live anywhere. I really like it. Colors, right? Navy, baby blue, gray, less dark navy, lighter baby blue, white. I don't know. I'm gonna need some help with that. Fonts. I like this new science font. Need brand advice on best way to utilize fonts from Brad. Brad's signed himself up for more work than he wanted, but that's tough. Design elements. This one is an absolute home run. Absolute home run. Like I love it. I absolutely love it. Um, like the light that's shining up, love it. Brilliant, brilliant. It's as good as it gets. That is our winner. I absolutely love that. Something about like, is there a way to make the oval more pill shaped? Maybe not all lit mods will be oval, so just something to think about as we move forward with elements. The product will be called the pill, so something to think of when talking shapes. Okay. All right. Okay. For all those people watching out there, Brad at 3 Herons Creative. He's the best in the business. Check him out, Brad Ahern. If you just Google like Brad Ahern portfolio, his website pops up. He's just fantastic. He's the man. And the work is very impressive. So like this lives anywhere. I love it. It is clean. It is what we are. It is who we are. So like just very, very excited about this. I don't have a ton of I don't have bad feedback. I'd be crazy to have bad feedback. All right. Next up, just me. I'm getting pretty good with this stream thing type deal. One thing I gotta do is turn off my blur or lessen my blur. That's real blurry. People are gonna have a concussion. Oh, that's my closet. Well, that's what you get until I got a better setup. All right. So, what was it? 2 weeks ago, I told Steve I need a light box, and like a, oh my God, like a GoPro kit. So, the GoPro kit I got is real cheap, but this is 7-in-1 accessories from Amazon, I think. So in here I got a mount, a suction cup mount, probably not as good as the lip mods mount. Definitely not as good as the lip mods mount. Is this the head of this thing? Bruh. Oh my God. What's this for the world smooth? Dude, imagine me wearing the GoPro around on my head. Imagine the thing. Oh God. The chest harness. The flotation device. Very nice. Come with a little instruction kit. Yo, this thing is squeezing my brain. Oh, it goes underwater and then floats. That's pretty cool. Cool. This was like $20. No, it was less than that. Maybe like $10 or whatever on Amazon. They had ones that came with 75 pieces. I can't imagine you need all of those mounts for a GoPro, but who am I to judge? All right. I gotta take off this head mount. It's literally squeezing my brain. Next up. I've got to get on here and just start streaming more and doing stuff more on here. I very much enjoy it. It's nice to kind of be not silent with your thoughts, but you know what I'm saying? Just no pressure, just getting stuff done. All right, so what I got here, it's a shame this is backwards. The Decluse photography light box, right? Little USB plug. Oh, it comes with different types of backdrops and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Let's unbox it and see what we got in here. Let's see. There's got to be better ways to do this, but voila. the Decluse photography light box. Oh, and it comes in a little bag. Alright, I haven't even opened this yet for this reason. Shout out to Decluse for the nice unboxing experience. I appreciate that. Oh no. It doesn't great. No, it actually smells pretty fresh. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got our Decluse light box. Aren't I Mr. Fancy, Mr. Oh, you see, this is sick. This has got to be like the worst streaming angle of all time. Don't mind my bed being messy. Did any of the loyal Lit Mods crew watch the Biebs at Coachella? Because I did, and the guy's absolutely fantastic. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Dude, look at that. All right, so now I should read the instructions, but why would I do that? I really should read the instructions. I know that I should. And this is shame on me, but I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, all right. I need to read the instructions. Packing. Unfold the light box. Set up the support board. I did that. Insert one backdrop into the fixing belt. Okay. Are these my backdrops? Look at this. We're on a little learning adventure today. Is there white? And he said, let there be light or white. Okay. All right, so I inserted the one piece. Oh, what I was messing with earlier was a diffuse cloth. Connect the power and start. So interesting. Okay. So interesting. All right. All right, so I don't need to soften the light right now, right? Like, let's just plug this thing in and let her rock a little bit. All right. Look at me with my Mr. Fancy Pantsy light box. All right. Please don't mind my room being a mess. My wife and I were just trying our best. Just hanging on by a thread. All right. You got me on my head. Down. Said you got me all in my. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, let's go. All right, the question is, how are the pictures gonna look? Let's do it. Let's see. I've been live for 27 minutes. Look what I have accomplished in this very short amount of time. Yo, this is sick. It's so bright. I'll be right back. You got me on. Dude, it's the perfect size. It's the perfect size. Let's go. Nailing it without measuring. That's so sick. All right, I'll show you some of these pictures in a couple minutes. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So check out these pictures. Yeah, they're okay. I wonder if I cropped them or what. Might as well do it up on the screen. Sorry. Check these out. Let's see what we got here. So what do we have to do here? Crop these to make them look like they do in the magazines? All right, so it looks good, but it doesn't look like the commercials do, which is kind of the goal. So let's take a look and see what other attachments we got. I thought it had like a circle on the front thing. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I'm in movie mode. Yo, this thing looks sick. What if I was doing it the wrong way? Pretty sick. It's pretty cool. I hate the way that my light is showing on it. Let's flip it back the other way. I'll have to do some more looking into this. That's sick. That's a sick picture. I know this is not what you signed up for to watch this, but hopefully. That's a sick pic. All right, we got enough. How many pictures of the lip mod can one man take in a box? All right. So see, I'm learning all kinds of new tricks, which is good for the soul, but I don't have to do some sort of fancy like drop or cables. The picture card pops right into here. Voila. That's weird that I put that box on that. And let's see what we got. How do I find this thing again? should transfer these to the lit mods folder that I have on here. Haha, look at us staying organized. All right, let's see these pictures. That's pretty sick. The last one I took was really nice. Like, that's a good picture. All right, now how do we, let's see. There should just be like a crop, right? Not that. Not that. That's gross. Like, I might need to add some more light to the front. But we're getting closer. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Well, I know that it's not the most entertaining last half hour, 45 minutes. My apologies. But it's real. I'm just trying to get shit done. So Steve's working on a lot of stuff on the front end, trying to get, shipping dates figured out, when product's going to land, and final prototypes, and the amount of LED lights like within. So it's really interesting, kind of like what's going on behind the scenes. But it's just like step by step. So I hope everyone has a good week. Hopefully we can start shooting, putting out some more content. I need to keep doing that. Getting closer on the assets, and thank you everyone for tuning in. So have a great week, and we will talk to you later.